Hi everyone, this is Stephanie from Pass the OT. I'm going to teach you how to get every question right with 6 simple steps. Simply fill in the blanks or write it down on your whiteboard and remember the mnemonic. Read with diligence and patience before answering. Here are the first 6 steps into looking at questions. Step 1, R for read the question carefully. Step 2, where is the question at in the OT process? Step 3, D, disease or diagnosis. What is the patient's disease or diagnosis? Is the disease progressive or non-progressive? Step 4, P for problem. What is the patient's problem? What is the patient's level or performance or function? What symptoms are they experiencing? What are their goals? Step 5, what is in bold or caps, for example, next? What is the question specifically asking? If there are no bold or caps, what would you highlight as being essential to answering the question? Step 6, A, is your answer addressing the problem, question, or goals? Is this answer ethical, safe for the patient, patient-centered, occupation-based, and purposeful? So now I'm going to go into a question from Pass the OT, which is in Module 6, Psychosocial Conditions and Interventions. So remember step 1, R, read the question carefully. A 36-year-old community college instructor is diagnosed with panic disorder. He is ready to be discharged from an outpatient behavioral health facility. The focus of treatment in his final sessions is to manage his illness and maintain his quality of life with the goal of returning to work. Dakota decides to implement a Wellness Recovery Action Plan, which is WRAP, to incorporate skills and habits that will enhance his recovery. Which of the following tools would be most beneficial to include in the patient's toolbox? Okay, so after step 1, which you read the question carefully, step 2 is W. Where is the question at in the OT process? Well, you know it's in the intervention stages. Step 3, disease or diagnosis. What is the patient's disease or diagnosis, and is the disease progressive or non-progressive? Well, you know it's a panic disorder. Step 4, P for problem. What is the patient's problem? What is the patient's level of performance or functions? What symptoms are they experiencing? What are their goals? Well, they didn't quite answer that. They didn't quite state that in the question, so we can leave that blank. Step 5, what is in bold or in caps, and what is the question specifically asking? Well, it's specifically asking us, which is right here, the most beneficial tool to include in the patient's toolbox. Step 6, A, is your answer addressing the problem, question, or goals? And is this answer ethical, safe for the patient, patient-centered, occupation-based, and purposeful? So now it's time to get to the answer choices. A time management app with alarms to keep him on task during daily tasks. B, identifying warning signs and establishing the best ways to respond, followed by journaling. C, a handout of local YMCAs to go to for exercise to calm the system down during relapses. D, safety and emergency procedures that allow the person to remain in the community. Well, we know the answer is not A, which is would benefit those who have trouble keeping track of time. And C is not correct because although exercise is a benefit for reducing stress, a routine fitness regimen that can be incorporated at any gym would be beneficial. And we know D is not correct because it is not likely this person would be unsafe in the community. Therefore, B is the correct answer. Identifying warning signs and establishing best ways to respond followed by journaling. The wellness toolbox can be used to help the patient recognize, reduce, and, if possible, eliminate troubling symptoms. The toolbox should include a list of daily routines and activities, a list of personal triggers and way to respond to these, and a list of personal early warning signs and the best way to respond. Thank you so much for watching our video today. If you need more assistance, please go to passtheot.com. We're here to help you with our web course and one-on-one tutoring. Have a great day. Bye-bye.